Okay, so today thought we'd stick with baking and some different types of bread dough. So I'm going to be whipping up a bit of a pizza. I'm going to be doubling that recipe, and I may make a couple of little changes to a couple of those ingredients. For instance, the strong flour, 250 grams, double 500 grams. I've replaced about 50 grams of that with wholemeal. Okay, because it is the wholemeal, I don't really want to sieve it, otherwise I'll sieve out all of the meal and then it's not even wholemeal anymore. We've got our yeast and sugar, and I've replaced a bit of the sugar as well with honey, and I've just warmed that up in the microwave so that it can incorporate. So you'll notice the difference. This is similar to a focaccia dough in that it's enriched with olive oil rather than butter or milk or any of those other ingredients that we've used before. So at this stage, I'm just going to put a little bit of my tepid water in with my yeast just to wake it up. I'm going to give that a little bit of a stir, and just like all the other dishes or bread doughs that we've made, we are going to, once that's activated just a little bit, we're going to pour it into the middle of our well of our dough, and you can either let it activate a little bit more in there. Once it hits that flour, it's going to start eating those carbs and get a bit more activated, or you can just crack straight into it, mix in all of the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients, mix it to a dough, knead it very well, rest it in a clean oiled bowl, covered, and make sure you proof it, bulk proof, for a good half an hour. If you're lucky, my oven does have a proving function, so I'll probably do this one in there just for that nice even temperature. Okay, so that's today, pizza. I'll switch you off now for a nice little ad break and come back after all the hard work's done. Okay, so the dough has proven. I've just knocked it back one more time. I've prepared my mise en place for the toppings. I am going to now scale my dough into small enough rounds to make my 3 pizzas. Okay, so that's the pizzas done. Apologies for, there's always one in every bubble that needs the Hawaiian. I don't mind because the juice that comes in the pineapples goes really well with coconut cream and white rum, just saying. Do you like pina coladas? Now they're going to go into the oven. Okay, we've got a nice hot oven. If I close the door, it even tells me that it's pizza. So at least 200. Sometimes I'll start them on the very bottom of the oven, which will give it a really good crisp bottom, crisp base, but generally in they go, spaced out lightly so you can get a good airflow through the oven. Close that oven door as quickly as possible. Okay, and then those puppies are going to go in there. After about 5 minutes, I'm going to rotate them. So the top one goes down, middle one goes down, and another 5 minutes, same again. That way all the pizzas will have a crack at the top, so it'll be beautiful, cheesy, melty, and at the bottom to get a nice crisp bottom going on. Okay, so that's that. Obviously, hopefully most of you have made or eaten pizza before, so you have an idea of what you might want to put on them. Keep it simple. You can see it's quite a thin layer. Don't pile it up too much or it won't cook properly. Everybody loves cheese. Do not overdo it or it will be greasy and slimy and all of the topping will fall off your pizza. You might have noticed when I was making it, I put the holes in it with my docker. That is so that it rises nice and evenly. Otherwise, again, it'll rise in the middle and all of your topping will be all through the oven and you'll be cleaning it. Happy days. Well, one last glory shot of the finished product, but hopefully that has been semi-informative. You might have learnt something. Now back to the homebrew NZ IPA. Enjoy. Alrighty, so just to remind us, it's pizza we're cooking. Must be hot, foaming up. And we're just going to pick our pizza out of the oven. I'll put you up on the projector screen. And all we're going to do is get it out of the tin straight away. Cut it. Beautiful. At this stage, if you want to put any fresh herbs or anything on there, sensational. Grab it off the plate. Boom. Alright. Bueno appetito. Enjoy.